Hello everyone and welcome back to this new video. Today we're doing the last first challenge around the Abu Dhabi circuit on Yas Marina on Yas Island. We are doing this challenge as Lewis Hamilton in the 2020 cars. As you can see here, we are lining up in P20 because that is the whole challenge, and let's head to the grid. So now then on the grid here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Change the fuel just a little bit. We will need some fuel. As you can see, it will be a two-stopper. We will start from last, of course, because that's the whole challenge. I'll do the formation lap and I'll see you guys at the start. And the 5 red lights are now coming on then for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 50% of a race. And we are underway with the first challenge. Can we maybe gain some positions off the start? That would massively help with our challenge. On the medium tires we didn't get enough grip, but down the inside there's a lot of room, but we do have to be cautious, because if we lose our wing on lap 1, that won't be very good for our race, of course. Now then, in P19 behind George Russell, having overtaken Nicholas Latifi off the start. The Williams in this game isn't as fast as in real life. And oh my god, Latifi with the dive bomb overtakes 4 people there. Oh my god. He was very nice there at the start, and no, we cannot go down the inside of him. We did manage to stay ahead of George though, so that's quite a good thing. We are still in P19, of course, no damage. We have a bit of tire wear, but that's nothing to complain about really. Now in the slipstream with the DRS, not with the DRS, with rich mixture and overtake. Can we go down the inside of Latifi and Giovinazzi here? Yes we can. Be sure to not hit Magnussen and Raikkonen there, because that will cost us our front wing, and then we will have to stop. They both have a very slow exit, so we cannot really get around them, as they were blocking the exit of the corner. Maybe that we can follow Magnussen in the slipstream to pass Raikkonen on these medium tires. That would be massive for us. Oh, braking really late, but we do manage to hit the apex of the corner, of course. Coming round the final corner then here, you can see Grosjean a bit of out of ERS, but that's just the first lap. That happens a lot, especially in online. We are here in P15, of course this isn't online, but hopefully we can overtake Grosjean on the straight. Everybody around us on the soft tires. Just going to leave it in lean and just stick in his slipstream, then go rich and overtake to try and pass him. Yeah, that works. Yeah, and not the most beautiful of overtakes, but just do it on raw engine power. We are in a Mercedes, of course, so we can do that around a Ferrari. Our next target now is Daniel Kvyat with the AlphaTauri Honda. Here behind the AlphaTauri of Daniel Kvyat, and we managed to catch up to him in our Mercedes AMG of Lewis Hamilton. It's a really slow exit, so we do need to give a bit of extras rich and overtake on the straight. DRS has been enabled, so that's really good. Can we maybe pass him with the DRS, but we are now of course in a DRS train, so we will be stuck too long behind Daniel Kvyat, and it won't be good for a race as we are only in P14 and these first few positions need to fly. Yeah, braking really late, almost hitting Vettel there. He is getting back at us, but he didn't manage to overtake us back, and yeah, that worked. Taking a look back at that overtake, then here you can see us going down the inside of Daniel Kvyat, then going a bit wide. He trying to get back at us, but then he just backs out of it. So that is us up now into P13. I think by far the favorite part of the track for me is this slingy section. A lot of people actually don't like it, but I really enjoy it because it's really fast, but also really technical, and you do need to have good, and if you have a good line through there, it's absolutely magical. And as we are now in the DRS train behind Gasly, we can actually see that Ocon is the only other driver using the medium tires. So yeah, that's really interesting. I don't believe anyone of the top 10 has used medium tires in qualifying. I just retired from it straight away, so yeah. Don't know what everybody else did, but I think they're on softs. And since we're going down the inside of Sebastian Vettel here in his last race for the Scuderia, oh my god, and a big tank slapper. Oh, just a big chunk of oversteer, not a tank slapper. And now we are in the DRS behind Ocon, but I think it is more important to look behind now, as Sebastian Vettel isn't getting back at us. Of course, him being on the soft tires, and we brake way too late. Ocon here on the DRS straight, getting back to business. Gasly doesn't have DRS, so let's just sit behind him, let those two guys scramble it out as they will. So we are just going to save some fuel, lift and coast, and brake really early. And let's see now if we can maybe pass Gasly, as there's a bit of contact and a big chunk of oversteer once again out of that corner. So we ride over the curb, do need to avoid that, or there's a little bump there. So tire percent is now 20, but of course Gasly now getting the DRS from Ocon. Can we maybe go around the outside into this corner? I don't believe it will happen, but of course Warren's soft tires and an AlphaTauri are no match for OK mediums and Mercedes. And as we open the DRS now, getting ready to overtake Ocon, not even going to use the overtake button, as we do need to save some ERS, having used a lot of it as we overtook one car a lap. Of course he's trying to get back at us on the medium, so his tires won't have worn out, but he's of course going around the right side. We do need to put in a Richie. Can we brake later than the Frenchman? Yes we can. Will we make the corner? Yes we will. So that is really good defending from us, but also shout out to Esteban for that very hard battle. The Sainz now is going really slowly. It's probably that his tires are very worn out by this stage in the race, as the softs don't go that long. If we if we press the overtake button, can we maybe go down the inside here? There's not much room, but we do manage to go down the inside there. Do need to disable the overtake button, as we still had that on, but that is a move on Sainz in lap 7. And now Stroll's heading into the pits. Valtteri is also pitted, so the pit window is now open for the soft runners. And as you can see, there's also a Ferrari and a Renault in the pit. Will we overtake Valtteri Bottas as we come out? As he comes out of the pit lane? Yes, we have overtaken him. I don't think he'll get back at us. No, he won't. And we will most likely have pitted by the time he get back at us on those fresh tires. Oh, we're really being held up here under the hotel, where actually the real life F1 drivers will stay during the GP weekend, so that's really cool. Oh, and Lando has a very bad exit there, and that could mean that we can overtake him here now, excuse me. And yeah. Oh my god, oh wait, were we touching? I actually don't know what happened there, but we are very close behind Lando, as we were just before. He's going over the dirty side of the racetrack. Oh, and I have to cut the corner. Oh no. Do need to let him pass, of course. And this will cost us a lot of time. So now we don't have the DRS, and Valtteri Bottas is already very close behind us now. Lando now finally pits, and that means that Valtteri is all over our back, as we didn't manage to overtake him into the stadium section, as Jeff tells us to use our overtake button more. But we do have to pit this lap, but we are now in P1, so technically the challenge has been succeeded, as we are from last to first. But we do still have to make a pit stop, and yeah, we have to overtake this very fast guy behind us by the end of the race. Oh my god. What is Valtteri doing behind us? Oh yeah. He's very eager to pass us, but if we can hold him up on his fast medium stint, which we will be trying to do, that will be huge for us, because now he has to drive the same pace as I am doing on the old mediums. Do have to keep the overtake on, otherwise he's going to overtake us. So braking now really late into corner 8 and 9, I believe these are. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do, because I don't know the number corners and corner numbers. So yeah, let's try to focus on overtaking Valtteri Bottas instead of corner numbers. Can we go down the inside of him here? No, I broke as late as I could, but he of course on the new medium tires and in the same car will be faster than us, of course. Coming into the pits now, of course, for our stop. Let's put in a lean, get some fresh medium tires, and let's push again. Come on guys, quick pit stop. Yes, okay. He has passed us, so yeah, that's really bad for us. We were really slow then on that, on those last few laps on the mediums. So we are within the second of Lance Stroll, so that would mean that we have DRS and a slipstream that will help our fastest lap challenge, of course. We already went green through sector 1, I don't know by how much actually, but look at these speeds. 326, 324, 330, 333. That's really quick, and now braking really late, of course, into turn 8-9, I still believe this is. But again, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Now we have to defend from Stroll, but it won't be a problem, as we of course are trying to go for the fast lap. So we will use Rich and overtake anyway on this straight. And now for sector 2 we of course will go purple. I mean, with all that Rich overtake and DRS and slipstream that I used, it could have been the only option. And coming across the line now, it is the fastest lap with 1:37.922. We did use a lot of resources on that lap, and it will most likely get improved as we pit again. But it's still fun to have the fast lap and to gain on your leaders and rivals. And as we are past the halfway point now, then here behind Charles Leclerc, as we get onto the back straight, can we get into P6 here, almost into top 5? So that's really good progression. But you can see on the minimap Bottas and Verstappen very far away. Can we overtake Leclerc? He does. Oh, so excuse me for that. It's not Corona. And the lead in the top 2 certainly isn't decided yet. We are also going for this lead, but Verstappen also certainly is too. If you thought the fight was over and that Bottas was going to win very easily, you are mistaken, my friend. And Albon there goes into the pits as we just caught up to him, so that's actually pretty nice. Valtteri Bottas is also in the pits again, so we will overtake him. The DRS straight then here behind Sergio Perez for P2. Bottas is very close behind us, so we do have to overtake Perez very shortly. Yeah, we brake. I couldn't really see the brake boards, so it was just a bit of a guess, but we have made the move stick, and now we need to get a good enough of exit to stay ahead of Sergio here, as I do think we have. So Verstappen now into the pits for his last stint on the mediums, as is Sergio, or for their last stint on the mediums. We of course have our last stint on the soft, so then we can definitely start to make some inroads, but we do have to make up a lot of time, as they are only 1.6 seconds behind me. So yeah, I don't think we can still win the challenge, but of course on the soft ice we can make up a lot of time, so never say never. And we are now coming into the pits then for our last pit stop of the day. Don't get a speeding in the pit lane penalty, so that's really good. Bottas and Verstappen here are fighting really hard with each other, so that's really good for us. Should be enough, as actually Ocon is also coming into the pits. And yeah, we are still holding the fast lap actually. I didn't expect that. On the soft tires we will probably improve on that time, as Ricciardo just comes out ahead of us. So that doesn't have to be a bad thing, as our tires still have to warm up a little bit. So yeah, we can just overtake him then with the DRS really quickly. Oh my god, we have so much more grip. Oh my god. The grip on these soft tires is just amazing. Holy damn. Don't want to swear, but these tires are really good. And yeah, that means that we can just fly around the outside of Ricciardo and he won't be a match into the braking zone. And as I was saying, that the challenge certainly wasn't over. Verstappen does this, going around the outside with DRS. Oh, this camera actually is really bad, going for the Bottas cam then. And he overtakes Bottas around the outside into the, yeah, I don't know, the Singapore slingy kind of corner. To get on to start finish, will this be the fast lap of the race? Yes, it will. 1:37.1, of course not. Coming over start finish then, and it's another fastest lap. Didn't go purple anywhere, but it's still another fast lap. I actually didn't expect that. And yeah, we are gaining around 1 second on Verstappen this lap, but 4 seconds, I believe, or 3 seconds on Valtteri Bottas. So it really sucks that Max Verstappen overtook him, and actually I think we could already see Bottas there over the wall. So yeah, this definitely brings new life. But 9 seconds now to Valtteri Bottas and 12.4 to Verstappen, so I don't think we will catch Max, but Bottas is certainly still on the table. And here we come then through the final corner as Max. So actually my clip got stuck there, but Max Verstappen has won the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Bottas is in P2 and we are third, and yeah, didn't manage to get the challenge in the end, but 10 seconds behind the lead, and we are driver of the day and only 5 seconds behind our teammate Valtteri Bottas. Congrats to Max Verstappen on winning the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Christian Horner seems really happy and 10 years younger, so that's a great achievement for him. And yeah, they were looking at the Monaco data, so don't know what happened there. He's of course very ecstatic. I want to thank you all for watching, and goodbye.